is durable and resilient. But it's a country that's too many people are angry and fearful. And it's almost an inchoate sense. You know, you can look at the numbers for the economy and the rebound. You can see that the number of uninsured has been reduced dramatically. I mean, there are all these kind of metrics that have trended in the right way, but the key metric that has not trended really is wage. And people feel like they're not keeping up. They don't have enough to retire on. They don't have enough to send their kids to university. And they don't have enough to cover other expenses that they have. And that specter of gross inequality, I think really is haunting this election. You know, I think the choices are going to be very clear. The candidates could not be more different. You know, we have 6 states voting today. The AP already called the Democrats' election, which I'm sure pleased everybody. Let's call the election before everybody gets to vote. It's kind of bushly. In my view, and having worked closely with a sitting president and seeing just the number and the complexity of issues that a president has, not only that, but the President of the United States is the most important office in the world. So the rest of the world is also now feeling the same kind of feel. Like, what is the United States thinking? What are they doing? I was in Israel a week before last. I was in Europe in early February. They all asked me the same question. It was unanswerable by me. In the end, you know, I think it's a tough 5 months that we're going to go through, but the voters of this country, I hope, take a deep breath and say, all right, I'm a citizen, I vote, I have a responsibility to learn about the candidates and what they would do as president and vote accordingly.
So the scenario, you don't mind talking about politics, do you?
Well, it's okay.
A little bit, we'll get back to it.
We can talk about innovation at some point. But you know what, seriously, we can tie these up, so ask me a question.
Well, I was just going to say, we still have 23 minutes. We have plenty of time to cover everything. The scenario for Hillary's inevitability is Democrats are way ahead in the Electoral College to begin with, and no Republican can win when they're losing 80% of the Latinos and probably 80% of the women. The other side of the argument is that what you said about the lagging of wages and how it's impacting people is, I think that there are Trump's advantage may be that there are a lot of Democrats who feel that way as well, and they look at Secretary Clinton and they say she's to the right of Trump on trade, and I'm worried about my job. He's promising jobs, and so there is certainly a scenario in which he becomes the president.
There is a scenario, and he's going to try to get certain Democratic votes out of the Rust Belt in particular. She's going to, I think, attract a lot of Republican votes, particularly moderate Republicans. I think his recent statements about the judge handling the case on Trump University are unacceptable. I think are putting a lot of Republicans, who I may disagree with on policy, but think they're good people. I mean, they're reasonable, thoughtful people doing the best they think for the country. I think it's putting some of them in a horrible position.